the second most asked question is this, and
Mm-hmm.
that is, has anyone reached out to you asking that you stop running or stop this path to the Green Party nomination? Has anyone or any organization reached out to you asking you to do such?
No, not that I know of. Not that I know. I mean, I walk through the airports and people have been very excited on the one hand, and other people saying, "You gonna be responsible for fascism in America and the triumph of Trump." Now, I guess that's their way of saying
Yeah.
that
Are
I
you
shouldn't
prepared
run.
for that? Are you
Oh,
prepared for that? Had
oh,
you prepared for this reaction?
oh, yeah, though, brother. Shit, I'm always ready and full of armor, man. I'm fortified. If that, can you know what our ancestors had to go through with lynching and
Hmm.
rapes and violation and flagellation and so forth, and all I got to deal with is just people coming at me with lies and potential bullets. Hey, that pales in the face of where we come from. That pales in the face of the great ones who've gone in to sacrificing for us, for you to have a show, for me to run my mouth, for me to teach wherever I teach. We come from a great people, man. I'm
This
telling
is
you.
nothing, huh? This is nothing. This
Absolute.
is light work. This your in other
You ain't
words, this is light
lying, man.
work. This
That's
is
the truth.
nothing considering. And I wish a more, not only black people, but whatever ethnicity you are, you harken back to your ancestral roots and whatever
That's right.
struggle, you should, everybody should be doing that. And that's anybody of any
That's
ethnicity.
exactly
That
right.
Yes, and so let me ask you another question,
Sure.
almost a different topic, and that is, I heard you sort of, not sort of, you answered this question a little bit, but I do want to sort of get a confirmation because this movement, and when I say the movement, I mean those of us that are still here trying to formulate some sort of movement outside of the red blue. We have been devastated, heartbroken, all the words that we know. We're run down. We feel fatigued. We are spent, and so we almost can't. I mean, this may be hyperbole language, but we almost can't take another sort of heartbreak like that. So the question I'm asking, just point blank, are you in this race to the end, to November 2024, or is there going to be some magic trap door in September 2024 where it's like, oh, we're going to get concessions and everybody fall in line with the Democratic Party? What say you to that question, and to anybody who is asking this pushback? Because this is probably the third most asked question I get, and then I'll get to the Trump country, which is the number one question I get. But could you
Sure,
answer that about
sure. Well,
November
what we got to
2024?
keep in mind that this campaign is a moment in a movement. And so it's really two questions. One is, am I in this quest for truth and justice until death? Yes.
Mm,
The presidential candidacy is but a vessel and vehicle for that truth and justice unto death, so that November of whatever, nothing doesn't end. It's still part of the larger movement.
hmm
But I'm in it in terms of the presidential candidacy up until the end of that November. But even after November, I'm still swinging, my brother. But
That
I'm gonna be
is
swinging until the worms get my body. You see what I mean? So that we want to be clear that people don't think that somehow the campaign is some isolated effort to win office, rather
mhm.
than an expression of larger social forces that are trying to bring power and pressure to bear on imperial policies abroad, on corporate policies at home, on vicious forms of white supremacy. Y'all know I just got back from Mississippi, so
Yes,
my
I
three
saw that.
days in Mississippi, oh, Jackson, Lexington, Brandon, Rankin County, brother Jenkins and his precious mama, Mary, and brother Parker with Malik and brother Kareem and others. I mean, it's really been quite a magnificent experience. And so my answer to your question is, I'm in it to the end of the campaign in November on the Green Party, and I'm in it for life.
That answer is what separates you. That answer is what reflects you don't have a politician sort of mindset because it wasn't, you didn't focus on November. You said, wait a minute, CJ, this is not ending in November of 2024. This is a process that I'm going to be on for my lifetime. And that's just not an answer you would get from a typical politician, which makes you refreshing